Hey, G-Money Junkies, it's February 25th, 2021, and the GameStop stock temporarily rockets to the moon while the rest of the market tanks. And did RobinHood's CEO respond to legendary super investor Charlie Munger with, "Okay, boomer, you'll enjoy this. Hang tight." Now, if you like the content, please smash the like and subscribe buttons below to help me reach YouTube's threshold so I can make more videos to help us all invest better. Today, we're looking at a 561-point drop on the Dow and 478 on the NASDAQ. Investors are seeing bond yields rise, most likely a result of the improving economic situation, and are foreseeing an end to cheap money being thrown from the Federal Reserve money helicopter. So I may make a separate video on this, on how printed money is leading to an inflation and asset prices such as stock and crypto. So be on the lookout for that video. Meanwhile, the Wall Street bettors on the subreddit and Discord platforms have banded together to cause another short squeeze. Now, GME was at a high of around 180 today, which was a 100% gain from yesterday's close, but closed lower at the end for only a 19% gain for the day. So diamond hands, they're trying to rocket to the moon today. Now, I've heard some chatter that this would be a bigger squeeze than last time, but personally I disagree. The short interest in January was 140% of the float, staggering. And if you want to understand how that can happen, click on the link below to watch my video on how you can short more than 100% of the shares. Now, in contrast to January's short interest, yesterday's short interest was only around 50%. So there aren't going to be that many buyers looking to cover their shorts. And some people are calling this a dead cat bounce. So those of you who want to bet on GME, please be careful. And remember, I'm not a registered investment advisor, so I'm not making any recommendations, but I implore you, tread carefully here. And lastly, today, RobinHood, led by 33-year-old CEO Vlad Tenev, fires back at 97-year-old Charlie Munger. Now, before we get to that, here's another clip of Charlie from yesterday's conference.
Richard Saunders would like to know, should there be a tax on buying stock now that RobinHood trades are free?
Well, RobinHood trades are not free. When you pay for order flow, you're probably charging your customers more and pretending to be free. It's a very dishonorable, low-grade way to talk. And nobody should believe that RobinHood's trades are free.
Wow, that is quite a shot across the bow. So RobinHood's response today was in the form of tweets, and they tweeted today, in one fell swoop, an entire new generation of investors was criticized, and this commentary overlooks the cultural shift that is taking place in our nation today. So was this Vlad's "okay boomer" response? I mean, this clearly was a comment on the age gap. And while Charlie Munger's technically not a boomer, he was born in the 1920s, Charlie's experience harkens back to the days where the average investor would trust money managers. So RobinHood goes on to tweet to suggest that new investors have a mindset of racetrack bettors, disappointing and elitist. It should be celebrated that many people historically left out are participating in the markets for the first time. So Vlad clearly felt like Charlie's criticisms needed to be responded to, since Charlie is highly regarded in the investment field. And I think Vlad's feathers were ruffled pretty badly. Look, my view is more nuanced. I believe the best way to create wealth for an individual is to invest in businesses through the stock market. So the more people who invest, the better. However, new market investors are new at this, and many of them may be looking at the market as racetrack bettors. So anyone who has watched Wall Street bettors like control the narrative can attest to this. Now, RobinHood is wrong in the claim that people who are historically left out are participating for the first time. This democratization of investing occurred before, in the late 1920s. The shoeshine boys on the street were taking their paltry wages and putting it in the market. Now, Charlie Munger has seen this before, and he knows how this ends: in misery. And by the way, you might be wondering that I can't compare today to 1929. Well, just take a look at this chart. Now hang tight, I will make a video on this in the future. But until next time, stay frosty and invest wisely.